I need you to stop scrolling. I need you to hear me, because what I'm about to say cost me 50 years of my life. I'm 78 years old, and I just realized something that should have been obvious when I was 28. I was never tired because life was hard. I was tired because I was living a life that wasn't mine. I spent decades being the good wife, the good mother, the strong one, the dependable one, the one who never complained. And somewhere along the way, I disappeared. If you are a woman who feels invisible, if you feel exhausted but don't know why, if you feel like your life belongs to everyone else, stay with me, because what I figured out at 73 might save you 40 years. I grew up believing that a woman's worth was measured by how much she gave. Give your time, give your energy, give your body, give your dreams. So I did. I married at 22, had my first child at 24, second at 27. From that moment on, my life was no longer mine, and I didn't question it. I was proud of it. I packed lunches. I cleaned the house. I stayed up when they were sick. I smiled when I was tired. I said I'm fine when I wasn't, because that's what good women do, right? My husband worked long hours. He provided, and I provided too. But nobody called it that. They called it staying home. They called it not working. But I was working 24 hours a day. Years passed, then decades. I looked up one day, and I was 48. My children were almost grown. My marriage was stable. The house was paid off, and I felt empty, not sad, not angry, just gone. I remember standing in the kitchen one afternoon, hands in the sink, water running, and thinking, if I disappeared tomorrow, who would even know who I really was? They would miss what I did, but would they miss me? That thought terrified me, because I didn't know who me was anymore. I'd become roles: wife, mother, caretaker, but not a person. And here's the dangerous part. Everyone praised me. You're so strong. You hold everything together. We don't know what we'd do without you. But nobody asked if I was okay. And I never asked myself, because I believed love meant sacrifice. And sacrifice meant losing yourself. At 52, my husband retired. Suddenly, he was home all day, and we realized something uncomfortable. We didn't really know each other. We had managed a household, raised children, paid bills, but we hadn't nurtured ourselves. We had functioned. We hadn't lived. And that's when the cracks started to show. Small arguments, silences, resentment I didn't even know I was carrying. I wasn't angry at him. I was angry at myself for abandoning myself, for putting my dreams on pause and never pressing play again. I used to love painting. Did you know that? I wanted to travel, to learn, to write, but those dreams felt selfish. So I buried them. And every buried dream becomes bitterness if you're not careful. At 67, my best friend died. Suddenly, no warning. She was healthy, active, full of plans. And just like that, gone. That was the first time I truly understood something. There is no later. Later is a fantasy. Later is where women put themselves. I'll rest later. I'll focus on me later. I'll start living when they don't need me. But here's the truth. They will always need you. The world will always need you. If you wait for permission, you will die waiting. At 73, I made a small decision. Small, but life-changing. I signed up for a local art class. I almost didn't go. I felt guilty, ridiculous, old, but I went. And for 2 hours that evening, I wasn't a wife. I wasn't a mother. I wasn't responsible for anyone. I was just me. And I cried in the parking lot afterward because I realized how long it had been since I felt like a person, not a role. A person. Now I'm 78. And here's what I know. Your worth is not measured by how exhausted you are. Your love is not proven by how much you lose yourself. And being strong doesn't mean being silent. If you don't choose yourself sometimes, nobody else will. Not because they're cruel, but because they're busy choosing themselves. And that's normal. The biggest lie women are told is this: if you take care of yourself, you're selfish. No, if you never take care of yourself, you disappear. And disappearing slowly is the saddest way to live. So if you're 30 or 40 or 55 and you feel tired in your soul, don't wait until you're 73 to wake up. Start small. 1 hour that belongs to you. One boundary. One dream reopened. You don't have to burn your life down. You just have to step back into it. I wasted 50 years believing love meant sacrifice. Now I know love also means presence for others and for yourself. Don't wait, because one day you'll look up and you'll be 78 and you'll wonder where you went.